What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is the top 10 things Americans say that the rest of the world doesn't.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Smash that button if you enjoy this kind of content, guys. Smash that subscribe button as well. We'd seriously appreciate it. Notification bell as well. We have had a few people saying notifications aren't going out recently. So if you turn it off and then turn it back on, hopefully that fixes the issue.
Hopefully.
Let us know in the comments if it does for you. Are you ready?
I am ready. I'm interested to see what they say that we don't.
Yo, I'm guessing with howdy. That's kind of the stuff I'm thinking of. It may not be that basic, but...
It's not Christmas related, is it?
It's not Christmas related at all.
No, I don't know. The last few ones we've done at Christmas, so I'm like...
You
I saw the thing on the table.
Christmas.
No, I was like, that's not Christmas.
Yeah, it's not Christmas. It's just general. Smash that button and let's check it out. Are you ready? Let's go.
In America, we actually call a fish chicken of the sea.
Welcome to Watch Mojo.
What?
And today we'll be counting
Chicken
down
of the
our
sea.
picks for the top 10 things Americans
That
say
can't be
that...
real. Straight into an ad.
We got an ad already. This is why we got cuts in our video, by the way, guys. We'll be back after the ad.
For the top 10 things Americans say that the rest of the world doesn't.
I plead the fifth.
For this list, we'll be going over some of the idioms and turns of phrase unique to the United States of America. If there's an Americanism we failed to mention, don't have a cow. Tell us in the comments. Number 10, John Hancock.
Mr. Callahan, I need your John Hancock on these reports.
John Hancock. It's Herbie Hancock. Yeah.
When visitors to the USA get asked for their John Hancock at a bank or during a business deal, chances are they'll look at the questioner sideways. And even if they are from the country, they'll probably do the same thing.
I'm here for my test. Where do I sign in? Or should I say, where do I put my John Hancock? Actually, I would sign my name. That's just a common expression. I know so much history, I just drop it into everyday conversation.
Although it sounds like a euphemism or proposition, it's another term for one's signature, as well as a reference to an American historical figure.
Hancock. Hancock? Sound like a bird.
John Hancock was one of America's founding fathers and one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence. While everyone else signed their names to it normally, John Hancock's signature was so extravagant yet legible that his name has become synonymous with signatures in America. Number 9, college.
Or is that just one of them exaggerated things?
Yeah, maybe it's like, I don't know.
Just a movie thing which isn't actually done. Let us know. It would be interesting. Have you ever said, I need your John Hancock, or where can I put my John Hancock? I get it, but it was a nice signature, wasn't it?
It was a nice signature.
And I can't get the history behind it, but it'd be interesting. It's a bit of a mouthful. Just say signature.
Yeah. We definitely say college as well, by the way. Maybe in a different way.
Yeah.
But we have a college that it's like a school.
Yeah, we have college, but we don't know what we're going to go down. So we'll see. Let's go.
College.
He was shielding his eyes from the sun.
Knew it when I hit him.
When most of the world's English speakers want to say they're attending post-high school secondary education, they'll say they're attending university. Although Americans do have universities too, and will sometimes use the term to refer to a specific institution, the general term for higher education tends to be college instead.
Fun fact, a magazine no one reads actually rated us the #2 best mid-sized liberal arts college in the Northeast, excluding Vermont.
Woohoo! I went here.
I can tell.
This is often inverted elsewhere, though there are exceptions to both cases, depending on the speaker, the region, and so on. But chances are, if someone says that they or someone they know is in college, it's an American saying it.
So our post-16 education is college.
Yeah, we definitely have a
college. And then you go to uni. But like my university I went to was the University College of Jersey. So like college is what we do before university.
That one's a little bit off. We do definitely use college.
Just a local idiot.
And can you believe it? I got to go to college too.
Number 8, plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. 5,
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question.
Foreign fans of American courtroom procedurals and legal dramas may wonder what this phrase is all about. It refers to the Fifth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which explains why the rest of the world doesn't get it. The amendment states that while giving testimony in court, someone can abstain from doing so if it could cause them to incriminate themselves of a crime.
How would you respond to his allegations?
I've heard about this before. I just couldn't remember if that made sense. It's quite a mad one, isn't it? If you're basically saying you can't testify to try and get someone else, to testifying for someone else, if you know you're then going to criminate yourself. You can say, actually, I don't want to give you the information which makes me a criminal. I'll see you later, mate.
Right.
It's quite mad. I do get it, though.
Yeah.
Let us a full explanation. I may be a little bit wrong on that, but please give us a full explanation in the comments. But...
My client exercises his right to plead the Fifth Amendment.
It's a bit of a catch-22 since pleading the Fifth sometimes seems as an admission of guilt, rather than a way to avoid revealing it.
Plead the Fifth Amendment what? Refuse to answer on the grounds that I what? Inseminate myself.
For this reason, it's often used in conversation to admit blame without going into specifics. Number 7, ride shotgun.
Oh, we use shotgun all the time.
We literally say to each other, like when you're kids, you say to your siblings, "Oh, shotgun." That means you're going in the front seat.
Yeah, shotgun is
Shotgun,
massive.
we use that. That's a big thing over
Yeah,
here.
definitely.
I call it for a shotgun.
That's exactly what we do.
Kenny, I call it shotgun.
Yeah.
Damn it, Kenny, get in the back.
When piling into a car or other vehicle, Americans often refer to riding in the passenger seat as riding shotgun. They even make a game out of it, calling out shotgun to determine who gets to sit there.
Auntie, why don't you go with Ron and help him?
I really don't need... Shotgun! I call shotgun. Where are we going? Doesn't matter. Shotgun. Shotgun on all rides for the rest of the day. For the rest of my life. In any car.
That's cheating. You can't do that.
While the idea certainly conjures the image of someone holding a weapon in the car, the expression predates the automobile. Like many bits of Americana, this idiom has its roots in the Wild West. Stagecoaches were often robbed in transit, and so one of the people riding up front would carry a weapon, frequently a shotgun, for protection.
I didn't know it was going to be this easy, Ringo. Drop the Winchester.
I only half figured on the stagecoach, Curly. I didn't figure on you at all.
Drop the rifle, kid.
The roads are safer these days, but the expression stuck. Number 6, bachelor/bachelorette parties.
Oh, hey. Just had
some fun. Again, we have them.
We have them. We just call them hen party or stag party.
Yeah, just a different name for them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Thoughts about the bachelorette party. Okay, here we go. Easy peasy, Vegas it is.
Helen called you, didn't she?
Yeah, she got the jump on you.
The English-speaking world has a surprisingly wide variety of names for pre-wedding parties, usually divided by gender. There are stag nights, hen nights, and buck nights. And these are sometimes called parties or weekends depending on how long the festivities last. However, it's only in the United States, well, and parts of Canada, that people refer to these celebrations as bachelor or bachelorette parties. Regardless of what you call them, though, these parties can range from tame to infamously wild.
This
Same in the UK.
is the bachelor party. What?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's my bachelor brunch. Go crazy. Get some chocolate chip pancakes, a lap dance from the waitress.
That's bullshit.
The idea is to have one last hurrah before marriage, when you're still technically a bachelor or bachelorette. Depending on how crazy the party gets, you may want to stay one.
Oh, well, now this looks like a good place for a bachelorette party.
Number 5, grade level names.
Nice try, freshman. I'll tell you what, for being such brave little kids, I'm only going to give each of you 5 licks.
Throughout much of the world, each year of education is referred to by year. For example, year 7.
Yep,
but
that's what we are.
education in the United States, beginning in high school, has specific names for each year of both secondary school and university.
Do you know Samantha Baker?
Sophomore, right?
Yeah, what do you think of her?
I don't.
Freshman year is year 1, sophomore year is year 2, junior year is year 3, and senior year is the final year.
Oh, no, I'm gonna be a senior forever. I'll stay back. Some algebra test tomorrow.
Hey, you're in luck, Luscious. You got an arm. Let's go at home.
The students in those years are also referred to by these names, although high schoolers are sometimes called 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders too.
Yeah,
Before
it's
you
way
go,
too confused for me. I always get the comparison completely off.
Yeah, it's like, I think, in the terms of the 9th grade, whatever, that's year 10, so they're a year behind us.
Yeah.
But that still confuses me.
It's just, one day I will figure it all out, but at the moment, way too confusing, isn't it?
Blaming Americans for being confusing, you should know that the terminology originated in England at Cambridge and was spread to the U.S. by Harvard benefactor John Harvard.
There you go.
Number 4, appetizer.
Dad, can we get an appetizer?
Appetizer? Honey, good news! Haley has been made the Queen of Denmark.
Multi-course meals have a lot of terminology for what each part of the meal is called, often derived from French cuisine. Small dishes served before the main course are referred to throughout most of the world as entrees, starters, or sometimes hors d'oeuvres. It's only in America, and again, some parts of Canada, that these mini meals are called appetizers.
I think appetizers are becoming more common, isn't it, in the UK now?
I feel like at the fancy restaurants, that's what the title is on the menu.
I mean, you've got normal restaurants, which is a starter, then you got the next level up is appetizers, and then the ridiculously fancy ones are entrees.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the level.
But I feel like some people in the UK would say appetizer.
No, definitely.
Probably because they serve to whet the appetite before the meal gets started in earnest.
It fills me up.
Everyone! It's the appetizer!
More confusing is the fact that Americans refer to the main dish as the entree. So if you're expecting little finger food for your entree,
confusing.
prepare for a surprise. Number 3. Ground floor equals first floor. Europeans visiting the US or, again, Canada may find themselves confused when getting directions about which floor to visit.
In France, first the ground floor, then the first floor, then the second floor, and so on.
That's weird.
Oh, c'est normal.
North Americans frequently use the term ground floor and first floor interchangeably. This can cause some confusion for visitors when trying to find the right floors in elevators.
Yeah, it could be confusing.
7.5. Thank you.
Much of the world refers to the first floor above ground level as the first floor, or story, essentially treating the ground floor as floor 0.
Yeah.
Although some American buildings will keep an international naming format, the majority don't. So make sure you're keeping the correct count.
That's even more confusing though. If most of them aren't keeping it, when you go into one which is keeping international format, you then go into the wrong floor because you don't expect it.
Yeah.
That's it. Stick to one. You know what I mean? Stick to one.
Stick to one.
Looks like a Christmas tree.
Number 2. Sneakers/tennis shoes.
These shoes are so uncomfortable! They're dress sneakers. You're not supposed to run in them.
The world has a plethora of words for athletic footwear. The UK, Canada, and some other English-speaking countries call them trainers, runners, running shoes, or sometimes basketball shoes. There's plenty more too.
Whoa, watch the new kicks.
But you have another pair of new sneakers?
The United States, meanwhile, tends to refer to these specialized shoes as either sneakers, a term more popular on the East Coast, or tennis shoes, or even tennies.
Tennis shoes.
Oh, wow.
I cracked myself up.
Again, there are a ton of variations or alternatives, but these labels are most common in the USA compared to
it's just a little bit
Yeah.
off. Yeah, you got to
Pull it out, please.
Yeah, we call them trainers pretty much, don't we?
Trainers or running shoes.
Running shoes, yeah. That's pretty much it. Never heard tennis shoes be used for them, though. Or tennis.
No, I've heard of tennis shoes used when you're playing tennis.
Yeah,
but not
as
another name for a trainer.
Yeah, me neither.
Elsewhere, this is another instance where Americans can thank Britain, at least for the term tennis shoes.
Why have we created
as
these
British
and then changed
aristocrats wore the
That's what we do.
rubber-soled footwear to play their favorite sport.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to
Same
get
here.
notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Soccer. To most human beings, the sport where you hit the ball with your foot is...
Everyone knows this one, don't they?
Everyone knows.
I just want to caveat. We've said it so many times, but anyone new watching, we really don't care. At least I don't care.
No, I actually think when I speak into American, I change it to soccer just
Yeah.
to suit the... The thing is, it's like one of those words where football, soccer, whichever one you say, everyone knows what you're talking about. If we say football, you know we mean soccer.
Yeah, it makes no difference at all because as long as we know what sport we're on about, we can have a conversation. Who cares?
Because we say, like, for your football, we would say to each other American football. That's what in England, that's what we say.
Yeah.
We say American football. So it literally, whatever's easiest, we work it out.
Yeah, life just
it's
be
not
easy.
It's not a big deal.
Who cares? There's different languages in the world which technically someone says something different for that name, although we mean the same. It's just a different culture, isn't it? Who actually cares? Let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Naturally referred to as football. However, the British came up with the name soccer as a nickname for association football to differentiate it from rugby football. When the sports crossed the pond, Americans developed their own spin on rugby called gridiron football, which they just keep calling football. The name soccer stuck too, since, of the two, gridiron was far more popular.
Open wide for some soccer!
The Continental Soccer Association is coming to Springfield. It's all here. Fast kicking, low scoring, and ties. You bet.
Soccer is also used in other countries with their own spins on rugby football, such as Australia and Canada.
Geez, you're big for a lady. You could play for the 49ers.
Well, I was a fullback. But that's European football, dear.
Soccer?
Yes, you play soccer too?
Yeah.
We do understand why people are frustrated about American football's name, though. Only few players even touch the ball with their feet.
Do you agree with our picks?
Yeah, I do gay, but who actually cares?
Who cares? No one does.
Let us know in the comments if you thought it was good.
Yep.
It's always a Watch Mojo, which people are not a huge fan of Watch Mojo a lot of the time.
No.
So we get not always a fan, but I think there were some good ones in there.
Yeah, there was some good ones.
And
Some
to
ones I
be
didn't think
fair,
of.
we agreed with a lot of them, didn't we? A lot of these times we was like, no. I think one of the starting ones were completely wrong. College was completely wrong.
College was wrong.
There was another one, I forgot. It's going to annoy me now.
Go back.
We're going to have to go back. That actually really annoyed me. Which one was it? Plead the Fifth, obviously not. Shotgun, that was it.
Shotgun, yeah. Shotgun's completely wrong. We say that all the time.
Yeah, we say shotgun
in the
all
same
the time.
context as well.
Literally, in the exact same context. It may have come from America, but it's been...
it's been there since I was a kid.
For the last 10 years it's been there, hasn't it? Smash that button, guys. Smash the subscribe button and watch you.
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.